Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Something very important is going. Something very important day is going. Remember, 12th April 2021, 13th April 2021, and 14th April 2021. 13th April 13th April 2021 is the day of navreh. That is my 5097th year. I have been living in Kashmir for the last 5097 years minus 31 years. 1990, when I faced the exodus and the sad part of the genocide. Leave it about away for a moment. What I am trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we Kashmiri Pandits are celebrating 3 days. 3 days means 12th April, 13th April, 14th April. 12th April is the day of sacrifice and selfless service of teacher Acharya Shri Bhat. Acharya Shri Bhat, remember, ladies and gentlemen, he was the person who just cured the King Zain al-Abidin in Kashmir in the 15th century from his deathbed with his medicinal powers and medicinal knowledge, Ayurvedic knowledge. So Shri Bhat, when asked that what he wants in the return, he asked for stopping the persecution and the genocide and demanded the return of Kashmiri Pandits to the homeland Kashmir. And yes, lo and behold, he agreed. This King Zain al-Abidin of Kashmir agreed, and that's why afterwards he was known with the name of Badshah by Kashmiri Pandits and Kashmiri Muslims and Sikhs and everybody else. So he did not ask, Pandit Shri Bhat did not ask anything for himself. He asked for his community and his people. That was his greatness and selfless service and sacrifice. Salutations to Shri Bhat, and we are celebrating the day of 12th April. Kashmiri Pandits across the world scattered, we are celebrating this as the day of selfless service and sacrifice. Service before self. That is number one. 13th April is the day of navreh. Navreh means New Year, Happy New Year. Kashmiri Pandits have been celebrating this navreh for the last 5097 years as per the Saptarishi calendar. When Kashyap Rishi established Kashmir 5097 years. That's why I told you that I am of the age of 5097th year. On my nose, on my face, my nose, my ears, and my forehead is of my ancestors right in the beginning 5097 years back. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, for 14th April, we are celebrating as the day of courage, and for the courage and the conqueror and the great king and Alexander of India. Alexander of India, who has not been spoken about in the history books of Kashmir or India. He is Emperor Lalitadit. He ruled India and Kashmir right from Kanyakumari, Kerala, where he took 62 Kashmiri Pandit families who are known as Nambudris as on date. He conquered Kannauj, Kerala, Gujarat, and he was from 595 to 632 years CE. He ruled. His rule was during this period. What I am trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, he went right up to Russia. He annexed Tibet. He established the very big temples and of course Buddhist monasteries in Kashmir and elsewhere in Tibet. The famous temple of Mutton, where there was the Bollywood movie also, that was Sun Temple at Mutton, Anantnag, Kashmir, was established by Emperor Lalita. Also the capital city of Srinagar. And this great King Emperor Lalita hosted, he was the host of Hyun Song. You must have been remembering the name of Hyun Song, the traveler and the historian from China. You might have read in your history books. He was in for 2 years. He was the guest of Emperor Lalita. And that time when he went back to China to Tang, Emperor Tang that time, Tang, who started the Buddhism in China.